It's snowing in southwest Missouri today. That's not a common occurrence for this time of April. And anyway, it's certainly not a day I want to kayak, but I'm dying to make another video because I just want to keep my presence up on YouTube. And I want the people that are following me to have some reason to at least tune in. I tell you, when I bought that NuCanoe Unlimited, the introduction video on it said that it was coming with 2 through-the-hull plugs to facilitate wiring. I don't know that I'm going to need them. I think I might, but you know, I kind of wanted them. I talked to my local dealer, Ozark Mountain Trading Center in Ozark, Missouri. They are fabulous, fabulous people. And Jaden called up and the factory advised him they were not going to include those. Now, the video I saw was an early unveiling video. I'm not mad at NuCanoe. Changes are always made between the unveiling videos and the actual release. I certainly wasn't mad at Ozark Mountain Trading Center because they never told me that to begin with. But to show you how good these people are, and this is an unpaid endorsement, an unpaid testimonial, I'm not getting a nickel from them. I paid cash retail for my kayak. It's the second kayak I've bought from them, third NuCanoe I've owned, but I'm in no way being incentivized to do this video. But Jaden said, look, you know, we don't have NuCanoe plugs, but I will give you free 2 Hobie plugs that you can use just because you were misinformed. And I explained to him, I said, you didn't tell me that. I don't expect anything from you. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But he's giving them to me anyway. So I'm going to run out there today. I don't have any idea if he'll want to be on the video. If he does, I'm going to see if he'll say something to you. Ozark Mountain Trading Center is an amazing place for customer service. And if you're anywhere around the southwest Missouri area, it's a place that I would recommend that you check out. I went in there probably 4 times talking about this particular model kayak and never once got any pressure from them. They answered every question. They did it when I bought my Flint there. They are very, very good people. I don't believe they're commission paid. I've never been pushed or pressed by them to buy anything. And like I say, they're very knowledgeable. I believe they're all paddlers themselves. I know at least one of the guys there has a pedal drive of the, it's the one that makes the Ultimate Native Watercraft, I believe it is. You know, I think they're all paddlers. They're very nice guys. Anyway, I'm going to go out there today, pick up these plugs. I'll get a picture of the front of the store, and if Jaden doesn't mind, I'll see if maybe he wants to just say hi to you on video so that if you do go out there, you kind of know the people that you're going to see. All right, I don't know if you can hear me or not. This is OMTC, Ozark Mountain Trading Center. It's the local kayak dealer where I bought my kayak. I'm getting ready to go in and talk to the sales manager, Jaden. He's a great guy. I don't know if you can see the snow coming down or not, but this is springtime in southwest Missouri, something you're not supposed to expect. Anyway, let's go in and say hi, and I'll ask Jaden if he'll tell you just a little bit about the store and what they sell.
Store manager of this location.
Store manager. And Jaden's going to talk to you a little bit about what they do here, what they offer, kind of their business philosophy, the different brands they carry, and just try to answer a few general questions. And to get started, I guess you carry what, all of the major brands that are
all the major American-made brands out there. I mean, we go from Reception, Wilderness Systems, Native, NuCanoe, Hobie, Bonafide, Jackson. Man, I'm missing a few, but we do have about 12 different brands on hand usually.
Okay, now you don't carry the Chinese brands like Vibe or Kayak or any of those?
Nope, we do not. We strictly stay American made here.
Okay. Looking around the store, I noticed too, you sell paddles and all the ram accessories and the track accessories and things like that. If it's kayak related, you can pretty much get it, right? I mean,
pretty much, yeah. We go roof racks for your vehicles. We do installation on all of our customers' stuff. So if you want a fish finder added on, we get the gear, we add it on, completely free installation here at the shop. but we'll get you suited for pretty much your entire paddling needs.
Now you obviously were really patient with me, and I think I explained to you. And again, just to reiterate, I'm not getting a nickel for this. I mean, this is not a paid endorsement of any kind. I just appreciated the service I got. But you guys put up with at least a half a dozen trips out here with me with questions. I assume that's fairly standard. I mean, you get a lot of people that just come in with questions.
We get a lot of people that come in that really are new to the sport completely, that have no idea of the direction they want to go. That's simply our job. We kind of guide you through the process, narrow down the boats that would fit your needs, and that's basically what we do. Try to not make it overcomplicated, find out what's going to work for you and your family and fit all your needs.
Well, I remember when I come in the first time, that was the first thing that you asked me was, you know, what kind of water and what purposes I was going to have. And then you made a few suggestions. Now, what do you do if you get somebody that just absolutely doesn't really know what they even want to do with a kayak? I mean, how do you probe into that?
Basically what you just said. We'll start by asking what type of body of water you're going to be paddling on mostly. Kind of ask a few follow-up questions about what you plan on doing on that water, so we can find out if you're doing overnight trips, if you want something just for leisure paddling, if you want to go out there and slay the fish, and then we'll narrow it down to, like I said, 3-4 boats that fit that niche, and guide you from there. Ultimately find out what's most comfortable for you. That's one of the biggest things for most people, being comfortable on the water.
What would you say the biggest, you know, I mean, like for me, when I come in, the biggest thing I asked right off the bat was stability.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people that are not super kayakers, I mean, I'd had one before, but not super familiar with it. Is that a pretty common concern? I mean, is that a question a lot of people ask?
Oh yeah, stability is, especially for fishermen and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they don't really understand. The hull design plays a huge deal in that, so you don't always have to go with the biggest, widest kayak to get a very stable rig. And it depends on person by person too, and what you're going to be doing. But there's so many boats out there that work for so many different people. And like I said, we just guide you through that process and get you all set up.
What do you figure the average kayak purchase for a first timer? What would you say it is? 500, 1,000, 1,500? I mean,
that's pretty hard to say. I mean, we have it all over. I have people that are brand new to the sport. Their very first kayak just recently sold a Pro Angler 360. That's about most top dollar you're going to get out there for a kayak.
That's about a $5,000 kayak?
$5,000 boat, yeah.
I was thinking it was. That's a boat that I wanted, but obviously it wasn't in my budget. What if you have somebody comes in, they're not really wanting to be they may want to throw a line once in a while, but they're not really wanting to fish. They're wanting something relatively stable. What's a good entry line price that you can get somebody into a boat for?
And if you're wanting stand-up capability and all that, it's really hard to beat the Perception Outlaw or the Jackson Bite. Both of those are incredibly stable rigs, great for fishing, great for just leisure floating as well if you don't want to take the rod and reel with you. I mean, they're $749 for that Outlaw and $829 for the Bite starting out. That's really hard to beat. But we have all other kinds of boats. You know, $500 is going to get you into a really good, reliable watercraft and get you on the water. We do all free installation, like I said earlier, so even if it doesn't have the features that you're looking for, and we can go through and add anything that you absolutely need onto it.
Well, just before I get off here, just to go back to kind of one individual boat, you mentioned that Perception Outlaw, which is a boat I actually looked at. It's a nice boat. You said $749, and that's the same price they sell it for at the box stores. So you actually don't charge any more for your kayaks being a small dedicated kayak shop than they do at the big box store?
We don't. We are true to MSRP and everything like that. We will not jack the prices up on you. And one of the biggest benefits of purchasing with us is you'll get free lifetime hull repair warranty as long as you own that kayak. So if you ever crack it or puncture it, the plastic, you can always bring it back for the lifetime that you own that kayak, and we'll repair it at no charge.
They're not going to do that for you at Academy.
Nope.
Well, your phone's ringing. I'm going to let you get off of here, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Anytime, man.
Well, that was Jaden and Ozark Mountain Trading Center. If you're anywhere around the southwest Missouri area, northwest Arkansas, and you're looking for a kayak, they're great guys. I think you should at least check them out. Again, I'm not going to make a penny if you buy a kayak off of them. It's not going to have any effect on me financially, but I do think they're good people. I think they'll give you good service, and I think they'll give you good, honest information. There's about 2 inches of snow on the ground here in southwest Missouri. That just blows my mind. It's April 20th, and I mean, you know, we get cold weather in April, but typically by now the snows are gone. Anyway, sooner or later, I'm going to be able to get that kayak out and get on the water. I know the real hardcore kayakers will be out there right now, but that's not me. I want that water temperature and the air temperature to at least be a total of 120 degrees. I prefer it a little warmer than that. I have no interest in falling out and taking any chance on hypothermia. That NuCanoe Unlimited is an amazingly stable boat, but anything can happen. I sure appreciate you sticking with me, and like I say, I know I keep saying this, but I'll get some fishing videos just as quick as that weather lets me get out there. Thanks a lot.